Okay, we're back with a new beginning. This mod nearly. Are you serious? Wait, mod creators, did you actually? Is that actually true? Yo, what's up? My name is iPhong, and welcome back to Doki Doki Blue Skies. And the previous episode was, I can say that it's disappointing because I don't get the ending that I expected. It's end in the cliffhangers, and it just simply is really sad. Break up. I mean, not for long. Let's go back, and we're going to go back into this section. And I didn't finish the game. It's end like when me, Monica, Yuris, and Sayori's graduated. I mean, I'm still happy for Natsuki to be like changing literature clubs to manga clubs, but it just the relationship is not getting to the point that it just keep not the girlfriend and boyfriend or anything. But this time, Monica, I'm really sorry to say this, but I also believe what Monica did is right, as I explained it in my first run though. Like, you cannot just make the club for the festival by just doing nothing. You have to show your clubs in that festival and say that what do you have in the clubs, and then you cannot just like organize the clubs in a festival and just placing poems on the notification board and then just let them read and eating the cupcakes, and you just do nothing, and it just seems basically like people are gonna see you as a lazy clubs. And also, I did mention this before in the first run that I made a mistake. I thought it was like they stay in the school late. I mean, they get a chance to actually break into the school in the Halloween, which is really awesome though. But it's just unfortunate. But I think that it's safe to say that I'm gonna skip Halloween because I been into those sections before. I think Halloween is gonna be the same, so I'm gonna skip that section. And I actually make a mistake about this before. I thought they would stay up late. Like in this section is actually like a carton box to cover up the spoilers. They don't want to actually look at what's inside and the clubs, because it's gonna ruin surprise. So yeah. Anyway, as I already picked Monica, I really want to check out what if I pick Natsuki. I mean, I guess it's gonna be either way, isn't it? I really do hate taking sides like this. Monica is my president though, I told, so I hope she won't take this personally. Monica, believe me when I say I know this club means a lot to you. I only been here for a few days and I can already see that. Also, that in the photos right now, there's actually the image of Happy Thought. I showed it in the previous episode before. It's the same thing as the original games, and so the series gonna do something wrong. I mean, we all know that happens when we already playing the original games. If you haven't played the original games, I mean, I suggest you to play the original game first and then start the mod. Yeah, back into the game. I only been here for a few days and I can already see that. In fact, it means a lot to all of us. Every one of us gets so much for the clubs that we're able to soldier on and keep performing despite all the crap we got. But at the same time, perhaps Natsuki has a point. You're clearly the most enthusiastic about the festival of everyone here. She sighed, and it's clear that she's frustrated. It wouldn't surprise me if she's disappointed in us either. Well, pardon me for wanting the club to do well. Why was everyone so against it? I didn't even force any of you. You all agreed of your own accord. I thought you used the weekend to practice. That should have been plenty of times. The way you pushed us into it felt like we didn't have a choice. You guys didn't have to agree. Do you not know how to stand up for yourself? Monica, you know how it is. It's hard enough as it is having to go against your friend. But when your friend has such high expectation for everything on top of that, it's just easy to get swept up in trying to keep everyone happy. And on top of that, not everyone here is outspoken as you. Exactly. But that's not the point anyhow. You all defined in your first recitation during your group meetings. Everything should have gone well. It's just that we never could have expected that people would act this way. If the event hadn't been a success, you can bet that this conversation wouldn't be happening right now. But if we never decided to do anything for the festival, then we wouldn't have had to worry about this crap anyway. But we had to do something for the festival. Do you want the club to remain stagnant forever? Is this place just supposed to be some hangout for 5 people? Yeah, that's what I meant in my first run. We cannot just organize the club for the festival just to do nothing. But I really wanna, since I already first run picking Monica, but I just want to actually see what if I just go with Natsuki. There's a fierce glint in those green eyes now. It's a gold green eyes. I'm almost afraid of speaking up. It seems like I'm the only one who actually wants these clubs to do well. The only one who strives for greater heights. And how is everyone? How is anyone is going to see how amazing what we build is if we never show it to everyone? What's wrong with the club being small? I'd rather have a few people who really care about the tons of idiots who are only here because of your popularity. Oh, that's. I also say in the first run either, like think about Monica's feeling. She may be like president of the clubs. She, I mean, she popular and people see her as a queen, but I don't think she invincible all the time. Quality is more important than quantity after all. I'm sure the others will agree on that front as well. So when Monica turned to face me, I won't lie. It's scary having to see the full force of the normally cool-headed and diplomatic leader's temper. I thought with all due respect, you haven't been here for a week. How will you, of all people, know what the other members want? That is actually true. Monica, iPhong only means well. Sayori looks like she about to say no more, but one withering look from Monica stopped her in her track. And I'm sure that many villains throughout history only meant well too. Now you just be unfair. No, you know what's really unfair? What's unfair is the fact I'm the one who always has to pick up the slack. I'm the one who has to take on the blame for all the mistakes. You think it's easy having to live with everyone's expectations? But I guess it's too much for you to understand, Natsuki. After all, you always heap the blame onto others and criticize everyone but yourself. Why don't you go do some introspection for once in your life? You might be able to see why you barely have any friends. Oh. What I'm thinking is this. If I pick Monica, Monica's gonna run away. If I pick Natsuki, is Natsuki gonna run away? A silence for a moment, silence lengthened into impossibly long minutes. I looked towards Yuri and Sayori for help, but both looked understandably shocked by Monica's word. Natsuki's face has grown red, and it looks like she's starting to tear up despite her best attempt at keeping up a hostile look. Monica, on the other hand, has turned us away so that I can't see her face. Yuri, Sayori, and I exchange for a series of looks and expressions as the silence stretched out. There's a very table games of eyebrow charades going on between three of us. None of us know what to say or how to break the silence, but we all know that someone has to. I relieve that I helped the two of them to rely on here though. They had to experience the disaster that the festival was too. The disaster that the festival was too. And yet they're still fighting to their own emotions to try to keep the club together. The only sounds right now are the small sniffling noises coming from Natsuki. The longer the silence stretches, the harder it's going to be to break it. You know. My god, you two! Jesus Christ. Somehow the three of us managed to seamlessly decide that it should be me to speak up. But before I can do so, I was surprised by Monica finally interrupted the silence on their side. I should have said that. She shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I was looking back on what I said, and well, if someone hadn't said those things about me, I'd be upset to say the least. The pressure just finally broke me, I guess. I really do have tons of things going on with in my life. But that doesn't excuse my actions. I shouldn't assume things about your lives when I have no idea what struggles you're going through either. I don't expect you to forgive me anytime soon, but just know that I'm sorry. That's a sincere apologies. Monica still turns away, but Sayori shoots me a hopeful look. I think it's safe to say the worst was said what no one really intended. Tensions were obviously running high after the disaster that the festival turns out to be, and I guess everything just boiled over in the argument. I agree, and it just goes to show how much we all care about the clubs and each others. If we didn't care, we wouldn't be feeling so horrible. Monica, you were really good at organizing these kinds of things, so I can really see why you wanted to succeed the way you did. It's only normal. But you have to remember that we all choose to come here for a reason, and that's because we enjoy it here. We really do care. I'm sorry if it seems like we're blaming you for everything going wrong, because it's definitely no one's fault. Monica starts slowly turn back to face us. But you have to admit that you were kind of harsh to Natsuki. She stops moving, causing Sayori to speak on to her speech. Anyway, I'm so glad that you apologized to Natsuki at the end, because we're all friends here, and we all need to stick together. We shouldn't be fighting when we hit obstacles, we should be supporting each other. So I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive her, Natsuki. Even though she said some really mean things to you. And hopefully we can move on from this and become closer than ever. I couldn't have said it better myself. Yes, I believe the best thing we can do right now is trying to forgive each other and learn from this experience. Monica faces now, looking each of us in the eyes. Natsuki misses her gaze, still looking down at the ground with streaked cheeks. You guys, thank you all for being the best class members I could wish for. Now that I thought about it, it really is me who is in the wrong here. Shouldn't have accepted that you guys weren't quite as into the festival idea as I was. It was wrong of me to push you into something we weren't comfortable with. But that's all said and done now, so no use crying over split meal, right? No, a good president wouldn't have pressured their people into doing this. Looking back, how could I have been so selfish and blind? Everyone has a momentary lapse of judgment, and you shouldn't blame yourself for that. I'm with you on that. After all, you make this lovely clubs for all of us, and we really owe it to you for that. Natsuki, I'm truly sorry for what I said. I was just jumping to conclusion and making false assumptions. Personally, we are all your friend. Although I wouldn't blame you if you don't want to call me a friend anymore. We all wait with bated breath for Natsuki's answer. I exchanged nervous glances with Yuri and Sayori, the latter of the two actually looking like she's holding her breath. Natsuki quickly wipes her tears up and facing with her sleeves. She looks smaller than ever, so alone. It makes me want to protect her more than ever. My God. Dialogue, that's so sweet. Whatever, it's fine. The only thing I ask, she looks down at the floor, then to her right, and then at the ceilings. I said, is she hoping for a rival to appear in front of her? The only thing I want is for her to stop fighting. I come to this together with you, Chung. Don't want things to be ruined. So yeah, if you make things go back now, I forgive you. Sarah gives a little half inside excitement when Natsuki says that, and I can't help but sigh in relief as well. Monica smiles gently at Natsuki, who finally misses her eyes. Thank you for putting the club about your feeling, Natsuki. Yeah, I don't think I'm wrong in saying that we all appreciate it. You guys should hug it out. I get that it must have taken long to say that, so I'm truly grateful for that. Monica reaches out to hug Natsuki's, but the smaller girl flinches away. I'm sorry, I shouldn't know that it'd be too soon. I mean, some people don't like hugging, right? No, well, it's fine. Natsuki makes an attempt at smiling at Monica. It might take some time to reconciliation to be finished with it, but I'm happy that everyone's trying their best. The reconsideration can take a long time. No, that's not quite right. We're close enough. And with that, the spell holding us all in places seems to have been broken. Any of you staying to check out the rest of the festival? Now feeling quite exhausted after all the emotional stress we just had to endure. Me too. All I want to do right now is to take a long nap. Same here, honestly. We still have to clean up the classroom though. We agree to turn the face. We agree to face the mess that the visitor have left behind. I'm really not looking forward to cleaning that up. Yeah, that boys. I also didn't expect that in the first run though. I didn't know they will be the type of person who gonna game for food. Do we have to? So you don't want to betray your club officer just now, do you? Why do you always rise, Yuri? Everyone chuckles a bit, even Natsuki betraying a smile on her face. I'm sure that it's less work than it work. I'm sure that it's less work than it looks, so I think that it's fine if someone else sleeps early. Hey, iPhong, how about you walk Natsuki home for a change? I'm sure Sayuri is sick of your company by now. Monica, that's rude. It's sweet of Monica to let Natsuki on the hook like that in such a casual way too. This way, it doesn't look like she's being her or anything. Hey, no fair, I want to go home too. Sayuri pretends to pout for a bit, but quickly regains a smile on her face. Come on guys, the faster we get to work, the faster we can go home. After exchanging goodbyes, I walk out of the classroom with Natsuki. It's surreal to hear the sounds of chatters and laughter floating towards us from the rest of the festival after everything that just took place. A silent force between us. I'm not quite sure whether I should try to cheer her up or just leave her alone with her thoughts. Spot a vending machine at the end of the hall and decide on the foremost. Hey, do you want a snack? A little sugar always cheers me up when I feel down. Sugar rush. Yeah, sure, I guess. What do you want? It doesn't really matter, but chocolate is pretty good. Since in this scenario, that the main protagonist doesn't know that Natsuki like hot chocolate yet. I approached the vending machine, digging change out of my pockets. Within a few moments, I saw sounds from the bottom of the machine. I handed her the box chocolate. I just picked one of my favorites, so I hope we have similar tastes. White chocolate, not bad. Does that mean she like it? I watched as she carefully placed the snack into her bag. You're not gonna eat it? My question seems to startle on Natsuki, and I feel really bad when she jumps a bit. I guess she's still feeling like a little shaky. No, I can't like to savor things in my own time. Not a bad idea. I tend to blow through snacks and stuff myself. Guess I like to try and make things last as long as possible. It's pretty understandable. With that, another silence falls over us, but this time it's a comfortable silence. We walk together side by side in a bubble of companionship that seems to include just the two of us, and that makes this festival a distant reality. It isn't until we reach the school entrance that breaking the silence again. And I did mention it before, it's actually that the curtain box that covers up the windows is actually making the rooms darker in the festival with candles. And yeah, I make a mistake and I thought that it was like the games trying to make it like real darkers. My bad at my first run. Which way are you heading? I'm going that way. I'm pointing my left because Natsuki gave me a bright smile. I'm in the opposite direction. Oh, well. Guess I'll see you tomorrow then. iPhong. I keep coming to the club, right? You can? What do you mean? Of course you can. I mean, we are going to explain you back there. Never mind. See ya. And then she whirls around and darts away, leaving behind nothing but confusion in the air. Well, I guess I'll ask her about it tomorrow, but for now it's time to make a check home. So now I think about it, there's nothing for me back home except animes and video games. Probably spend tonight stewing over that question then. I mean, we need some time to think though. I mean, Natsuki got like being a pig, so it's gonna be the same thing. Morning already. I groan as I fumble for alarm clock. I just don't feel like singing into a damn my bed. It's natural to feel like it's tired after waking up. What's the time anyway? 10:30 a.m. But it's actually Saturday in the first run. I didn't know that, but honestly, Natsuki and Monica was half conflicting back then, but Monica was more sincerely apologizing to Natsuki more. But my God, 10:30. Holy crap! I already pretty much missed the first 2 classes. Nope. Should I even go to school today or just cut my losses and skip? Yeah, just skip it because there's no school. I feel spell wrenching within my mind as I lay there. After a bit, I leave out of bed and begin trying my uniforms. I don't even want to go to school. I shouldn't feel compared to sticking to my everyday routines. This morning treat me well. I'm gonna eat breakfast today. To be honest, I'm usually too lazy to do anything anyway. It's 10:39 a.m. now. I'm making good times. Hang on, it's Saturday. I know it from the first run. A starting relationship hits me, or the nervous tension drains out my body, leaving me slouched over and exhausted. Now I'm already out of bed. I might do something productive today. After I have to get changed into normal clothes first. Yeah. Just calm down. At least there's no school to get through today, although unfortunately the literature club is still feeling the effect of the festival. Thankfully the atmosphere is only subtle, but even I, a newbie, can see that everyone's been treading on eggshells. I really do hope that things can eventually get back to normal, but at this rate, I could easily see everyone drifting apart. Natsuki hasn't spoken to me about things yet either. I mean, I meant to talk to her about the festival arguments the day after, but I couldn't figure out a way to confront her about it. It's probably just me being too reluctant to bring things up, but I never really found the right time to talk. I should get out of the house for once and stop thinking about these things. It'd be nice to change the place from staying on my computer all day. Gotta get a real place to pale complexion. So this is the part when I go to the library, isn't it? At least the weather isn't bad today. It's a regular sunny day, not too hot to go. It's just me in my bag and come to think of it, I don't even know where I'm heading to. But if I want to be productive today, the library is probably the best bet. Because this one also happened to be near school, so I might even see some people I know there. Hopefully I can get into work done, but knowing me, I most likely procrastinate anyway. Refreshing cool air sends shivers on my spine as I step inside. It seems to be a bit slow day for librarians, where most of the people probably enjoy the sunny day instead of wasting away indoors. Show myself knowledge powers, right? Yep, use the knowledge for the future use. While everyone else spends the days for looking outside, I study the books. To be honest though, I haven't studied for the exam yet at all. Every time I try, my mind wanders back to a festival. I mean distraction though. Coming here was a right choice. If I was trying to work at home, I just get in bad moods like off again. Yeah. Don't let the distraction take over. Heck, I can't help but thinking about it now. I wonder how everyone else is going. I wonder how everyone else is doing. Maybe I'll try to ask about it again during the next club meeting. As I scan at the empty table for the optimal sitting position, I spot a familiar white ribbon perched atop of ponytails. Monica. I have expected that Monica would be with her friends, but then again, she's an honor student. Oh hey Monica, are you gonna act different after I pick Natsuki over you? Hello iPhong. She smiles and is as polite as ever, but it doesn't seem like she's very talkative at the moment. They are expecting to see you at the library. I had to study, but I didn't think I'd be able to get anything done at home. Oh, is that so? I may not be the most observant guys around, but she seems like she wants to be alone. There you go, me. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. That couldn't have become much worse. It was like talking to a brick wall. To be honest, I'm not sure if she actually being frosty or if I just overthinking it. Whether she might just be busy studying right now, in which case I probably shouldn't bother her anymore. Certainly I don't really just like studying. But since I'm here, maybe I should do some reading. While pulling a mock-up out of my bag, I quickly flip to where I left off last night and begin readings. And I actually honestly really like how they get good use on the objects from the very first episodes when Yuri sent over the books, and then you don't leave it like for nothing, and you just afterwards You make good use out of it. That's really neat. It's really quite a captivating books. If also novels you read out like this, I can see why I should be so absorbed in them all the times. Although I can't help but feel the rich narration manga in the back of my mind. It's like addiction at this point. I can't help but prefer manga to prose novels. I'm in the middle of chapter when I feel time on my shoulders. Oh hey Natsuki, how do you feel when I pick over Monica? What's up? Not much, just doing some reading. I have expected you to be at home playing video games. Now that's my plans for tomorrow. Natsuki chuckles. Now what are you doing here? Oh, I was just checking this out. Natsuki holds up some novels she has in her hand. Where are them right? Hey, I used to read that. Wait, really? Yeah, I actually had the first couple of volumes at home. This is on the first one. Actually, you want to borrow my manga after you're done? I mean, it's not like you really need to do that since I can just go to the library. Always so just say, but it's more convenient to do that because I won't have to walk all the way here. So, you know what? Just text me when you need one. Yeah, I mean, that's what you want to do. Want to sit down? Fine. Want to get started away? I want to get started anyway. Natsuki takes a seat next to me and we both start reading our respective books. I occasionally look over to see why Natsuki is in a volume. I vaguely remember what happened in the series, but seeing it again the memories start coming back. I mean Natsuki, I feel bad for you being spoiled by main protagonist. What are you looking at? Natsuki was suddenly starting without my thoughts. Nothing. Go back to Project Markov. I'll open my eye and notice Natsuki picking at me. Hypocrite, isn't it? Going out for picking friends to pick up me. Big hypocritical, don't you think? You know, I'm actually kind of thirsty. Going crouching. I want anything? Yeah, can I get actually, you probably just ended up getting me the wrong one. I'll come with you. Alright. The vending machine. Home to someone likes Chris choice. Eventually, I settled on the lemon lime sodas. Eventually, you like coffee, right? I mean, I like coffee too, but sometimes I just want to pick soft drinks. I mean, I really like to drink like sodas. And yeah. But my decision was very quick. The same can be said for Natsuki, who somehow looks both irritated and thoughtful at the same time. You look like someone who's trying to choose in the house by you know. Big decision, isn't it? Oh, shut up. You took her up nearby as Natsuki continues to look. You know, when you say I will end up getting the wrong one, I thought that meant you knew what you wanted. But they don't have what I wanted here, okay? Jeez. To say this was unexpected would be a bit of an understatement. Instinct tells me I should apologize, even though I don't really think that was rude. I was that rude. I'm sorry. She gives me a slightly frustrated look. It's fine, but I am paying for it, so I think I have some sort of right to tease. Natsuki hops and turns back to the machine. I stop back and forth a bit before she sighs. Also, it reminds me of another choice that I actually have to pick, which is I just not gonna pay for Sayori for lunch. I just head home, or maybe paying for Natsuki Evers. But yeah. Okay, I just take this one because I really don't care. I just wanna read. Natsuki presses some buttons in her so that drops out bottom of the machine. Drinking hands, we make our way back to the tables, or at least we would if there weren't some other students sitting at the table. There's a boy and a girl, but based on how guys has their arm around a girl they're relating. What are they doing here? Natsuki quiet mouth was her question to me. No idea. I take my seat and pass up in Thousand Soda. After taking a swig, I return to Project Markov. The eyes uncovered stares ominously back at me. A chill runs down my spine, and I can't help but feel uneasy. Maybe I should read some manga like usual. I look over at Natsuki and her own manga. Natsuki sits with her legs crossed, holding her volume up by her face. There's an awkwardness in the air that keeps distracting me despite my attempts at ignoring it. I think glance over the couple. You're both reading out some large book, possibly a textbook. That is certainly my idea of the day, but hey, whatever works. We're just able to ignore them and carry on reading until the girls were out. Hey, I think I've seen you guys before. We both look up at her, although she claims to recognize us. I don't think I've seen her before. That festival you guys held, you know, for your poetry things? Natsuki looks out the anger sweetly. It prompts me to respond. Alright, What exactly I meant to say here? Talking about our situation. You guys make cute couples. Indeed, but it just in the first run is not gonna end well. Smash sweetly. That came out of nowhere. No way, we just friends, jeez. But your girl seeing Natsuki is so flustered. Oh, shame, you make cute couples. I mean, shame too. You make like cute relationship as well. In the first run, I didn't make it. It just like simply, it just end like letting Natsuki being president of the literature clubs, and then just change it to manga clubs, and everyone's in on path. Monika's main protagonists, Yuri's and Sayori, just finished graduates, and it's just all done. What a shame. Because got Natsuki off. Okay, babe, we should get going. And the guy nods and packs up the books. The book quickly head out the door, leaving Natsuki and Aburi rather. I look over at her. She has an expression of half confusion and half embarrassment. Yeah, that just happened. Yeah. Even with them gone, the awkward feeling in the air remains. But at least it's easier to focus now. I try to pick up from where I stopped. After a couple of minutes of reading, I start getting into my books and the embarrassment begins to fade away. I was starting to drown out has become more and more invested in the story. I stayed like this until I finished chapter, to which I finally come back to reality. Closing the volume, I look up at Natsuki, equally invested in the manga she's reading. Almost on just a couple pages, looks like you're pretty invested. It's alright, characters aren't really that likable so far. Yeah, I don't remember liking any of them when I started it too. At least some of them do writing when it counts. Hey, spoilers! Yeah, I feel bad for her about being spoiled. So sorry, that kind of just slipped out. Anyway, do you still want the second volume? Sure. Alright, I'll bring it on Monday. I don't get how you can prefer the creepy books Yuri gave you over the mangas. Perfect Girl is probably way more interesting. I can deny that it's creepy, but you should give it a shot. It's actually pretty intriguing. Perhaps I don't like the horror, so how about this? I'll read Perfect Girl if you reportrait a mark-off. I don't know, maybe. Natsuki glanced at the clock. I gotta go. Alright, see you Monday, Natsuki. Yeah, bye. Natsuki puts the volume in her bag and heads to the door. As I continue reading my book, I can't help but crack a smile at Tossing mangas with her. Monday. But honestly, I just want to check if she's gonna say anything different. But so far, the library scene did not change. And yeah, I still remember Act 2, which is Patience. And yeah, this is Natsuki, this is Monica, and this is Deletions. Yeah, I feel bad for those trees. Another Monday, another week of school. I also didn't get much last night. Fun. Okay, it's not like I can skip class. Even if I did, my mom found out I wasn't here at the end of it. But I like my free time, so I give my shot and do my work. The familiar chatters of students fills the hallways as I change to my school shoes. I wake up for Sayori today, so I arrive in school later than usual. Homeroom starts soon, so I better get moving. Oh yeah, there's an option when you can eat lunch with Sayori or you're just gonna eat it alone. Hey, wait up! Spin around looking for a certain voice. Find Natsuki not that far behind me. Oh, hi Natsuki. Hey, you have a copy of this album yet? Oh yeah, right here. I open my bag for a manga. Natsuki quickly snatches it out of my hands. You have a Perfect Girls. It's in the literature club. Duh. I don't have it on me. Oh, alright. Then I was kinda hoping he'd eye on her. I was looking for something to do in the homeroom. Do you think I have enough time to go and grab it? Doubt your homeroom started in like 3 minutes. Check the clocks now on the nearby wall. Oh yeah, jeez. Oh, are you in by the way? Want to see you? 1, 2. I was about to make a 1-2 memes. But 1C and 2B. But 2B, I'm sorry Chinese. Didn't know you were first year. I mean, she said already though. My amazing poem ability makes you think otherwise, didn't I? I can't help but smile a bit at how proud she is of her poetry. Indeed I did. Who is your homeroom teacher? I have Omi Sensei, she is also my English teacher. I remember her. One of my classmates had her last year, said she was really strict. Yes, she is. She figured if literally no anybody is late. She is almost always late. She's so stupid. Yeah, I heard all the stories. A homeroom teacher is late sometimes though. But I mean, he gets every time some slack, so no one is really minds. He pretty chill. Lucky. Anyway, what can I expect from this one? What one? The second volumes. This girl taps her finger on the novels. Alright, that one. From what I can remember, it's relatively in the same as Perfect Girls. First volume is the intro of the characters, second volume is where things start picking up. Alright. Suddenly, I hear the bell ring. I thought over 2 o'clock. It's 8:40. Oh crap, we're gonna be late. Natsuki asked me the clock and her facial expression mirrors mine. That is to say, panic. God, how long did we talk? I see you in the literature clubs. Yeah, bye. Natsuki and I are both in opposite directions. Also reminds me of Shuri and Amy's back characters in the shows, and I think their dialogues is only changed depends on the girls I pick, and same with Sensei Sakurai's in the game. When I get into class, one in the last to arrive. As per usual, Sakurai isn't here yet. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. With him here, everyone is talking among themselves rather than finding their seats. I think I dropped my stuff up and grabbed a quick drink. Hey, iPhong. Hey, Shuri. Hey. I just wanted to say I really like your poems. I really want to interest to know you too, but the game doesn't let me and just seeing you as a background characters. Anyway, you look actually pretty though. If you're in the option with the 4 girls, I would definitely pick one of you or Amy. Not gonna lie, because I really want to know more about them. Since the background character, they seem interesting. Poems? Oh, the festival, right. Wait, what? You forgot already? I've been trying to. Yeah, I don't blame you. Those guys were idiots. You can say that again. Yeah, it sucks you guys had to deal with that. All the mess up with the whole getting new members things. Don't say. Hey, speaking of which, you did say you were gonna come to one of our meetings, right? Well, that was just to make Monica feel better. I'm not actually going. The class is with my hand practice anyway. Okay, fair enough. This is unfortunate we couldn't control them, even though it's our clubs. They only stopped when that one girl at all of them. Oh, Natsuki? Yeah, I wish it hadn't come to that. But oh well, nothing we can do now. Yep. Alright, well, time to attend this since Sakura isn't here. There, again. Shuri snickers at my little jokes. I know, right? Anyway, she turns to the rest of the class. Yes, yes, everybody, let's take attendance. Everyone breaks them into the groups and takes their seat. I do the same and watch her as she takes the attendance. But 2 minutes pass before the doors open and walks Sakurai. My apologies, class had a late night. Besides, it should be illegal to make people wake up before 9. A latter followed his script. He's certainly not wrong. Alright, it's time to take attendance. Let's see here. Oh, it seems like someone beat me to it. It seems like someone beat me to it. He looks at Shuri, who smiles proudly in returns. So only Amy is absent? Now she's late. I see one cute. The door swing opens and walks in Amy. Sorry, sir, Oh, don't worry about Amy, just me. Yeah, I'm not in position to criticize people being late. More laughter. This was a prime example of why Sakurai is so popular and respected among students. I mean, you don't pressure the student too much. Alright guys, let's get right into it. Pull out the notes. Couple of course comes to the back of the class. Yeah, I know, but we got a lot of cover today. Now, if you're paying attention, which I hope you've been, you know, current focus is 20th century Europe. Especially the event is leading up to World War I. And now, the question is, what kind of political climate leads to war that end up doing that thing with 17 million people? Well guys, I'm glad you asked. Well, just pretend like you did. Looks like lesson time has begun. Fun time with Sakurai, the history teachers who always think students as his friend. The lesson continues as normal with nothing ironic happening. Not a taken question and answer, not normal boring classroom stuff. Despite how typical the lesson is, Sakurai's energy holds my attention, so with that the bell surprised me. A couple of people say goodbye, but most of us just wait as Sakurai packs up his stuff and walks out the door. Ah, it's finally lunchtime. This is probably my favorite part of the day, excluding the literature clubs. Of course, series and my lunch periods. Maybe a zero today? I can find out that is. Okay, I remember the option. Oh, there she is. Siri is sitting by the wall on the bench all alone. She gazing up in the distance, staring at nothing. Maybe I won't disturb her. She seems like she's not in a good mood today. I mean, obviously when you first run, you're obviously gonna see with Sayori, right? But, sorry. When you finish the first run, it's actually really nice to actually at least doing a simple thing like sit with someone to actually eat with, but this time I really want to check out what happened. I'm gonna pick something else. Yeah, she definitely seems like she want to be alone. Oh wait, I guess I sit somewhere else. After being searching, I find an empty bench out in the hallway. It will be a homework while eating, just to get out of the way. That was shorter than I expected. shorter dialogue. That's better. I gotta get going. I pack up my stuff and head for the next class. On my way, I spotted Sayori talking to Natsuki. Oh, this is different. So she just had lunch in this period. I knew it. I missed the opportunity to hang out with her during lunch. Oh well. She just seemed to have cheered Sayori up a little bit, which makes me smile. And not having this is Natsuki gonna like, doing something bad, like the time I kind of trying to find the phone. At the literature club, the best part of my day. The week has dragged by really slowly, but thankfully it's Friday day. The smile that looks over on you entirely is both blessing and curse. Blessing in the sense that you come home free once school is over, a curse in the sense that it makes the day seems a lot longer than usual. No, in no sense of complaining. If I remember correctly, Natsuki said she had poems she wanted to show me. It took a bit of costing in the beginning, but I got to a point with Natsuki that she actually takes my constructive criticism. She's very stubborn when it comes to her poems and writing style, so this is a big step forward. And this for me is, I'm not completely sure if the art girls are good in terms with Natsuki at the moment. I was in the festival, things have been kind of tense. It's eased up a bit yet, but it's still there. What am I gonna say there? I don't really know how to deal with it though. I don't think anyone does. So for now we're kinda stuck. I'd be walking at reach for a club room door but find myself hesitating to open it. I kinda don't feel like dealing with all attention in the club today, but Natsuki gonna open up recently. Suddenly I'm feeling tired. Maybe I just... Whoa. Is jump back started? Natsuki stick my head out the door, confused look on her face. Hey, are you coming in a while? You're just standing in there like an idiot. Oh, am I? I sighed. Better not turn back now. Yeah, I'll be right in. Hurry up, we don't have all day. Here ya. I walk inside the club room and greeted by someone outside. Monica is talking with Sayori at the front of the classroom. Yuri is reading one of the texts, and Natsuki is lost away in the closet. She passes out about a minute later, a piece of paper in her hand. Okay. It's the same one. It's simply the same poems like last time. The deer being that partner in between the tree as I walk along or suddenly I see the deer in the ticket standing back at me, striking his head like it's a ground. He's up round for that blends in with the ground. His gentle hoops that don't make a sound. He's the king of the forest, and I must bow down. The deer in the ticket standing back at me, he turns around and runs into a tree. Not stuck in the path. Last to roam freeze. Oh, how I wish that was me. So what do you think? I mean, I really want to ask you a question. What do you think about I picking you over Monica? But about smile proudly. I think that's just symbolism. The represented sort of desire to be free, follow passion here. Yeah, that's about right. I see. Yeah, I like symbolism. It's the first time writing about anything nature related. Yeah, why? Oh wait, this is just my opinions, but I feel like it could be more descriptive. What do you mean? What really makes your poem unique is how they convey complex ideas with simple words and phrases. But nature, if you look at it from a certain angle, isn't really all that complex, it's just pretty. And when describing something pretty, typical only descriptive words would work better. Yeah, that nature wasn't primarily focused on the poem, but I think more descriptive words are really added on to it. You know what I mean? As you look at me quizzically, strangely enough, I don't really see any angers in her expression, just more skepticism. But it's just speak up. See, when you did become a poems expert, I don't know. At the festival? What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? You sound like Monica here. There. Not gonna lie, I did not expect that. Well, what can I say? You had an effect on me. Really, how so? You tell me to look at the poem more constructively. My style is pretty much like yours. Well, I'd be lying if I say I haven't been listening to your constructive criticism. So yeah, I find myself smiling. I have back Natsuki's poem. I hand back to Natsuki's poems. Hey, you want to read some more Perfect or something? Sure. Go is user spot. Yep. Gotcha. Let's go see over by the wall while I grab my book from my bag. Which volume you were on, by the way? 8 or 9? Can't remember. 8. Sit down next to Natsuki opening the novel where I had laid off the night before. Hey, I remember you mentioning that you'll be open to baking some more or something. I'm free tomorrow, so like, you want to? I'd love to. Really? Sure, that sounds good. But then you want to come over? Too? Would that work? That work just fine. Okay, cool. Alright, where are we? Yeah, everyone, I'd like you all to come onto the front. I have an idea you guys might want to hear. Right, never mind, I guess. I swear, she does it perfectly to just mess with us. All I can do is shock and Natsuki and I join Yuri and Sayori in the front of the rooms. So guys, as you know, Halloween is coming up pretty soon. So Sayori and I were talking, she suggests that we could have a Halloween party. Thoughts? But I skip it. A Halloween party? How many people are talking exactly? Or it's just more like get together and then a full-blown party. Yeah, we could all dress up and guess and share our stories, like Yuri did way worse. Or by the way, we could write horror poems and share them. Oh yeah, it's a right decision when you skip Halloween because like it's writing poems as well, and I don't want to waste time to actually read all of them again. It said skip Halloween for a reason because I'm guessing it's gonna be the same script no matter what. It's like Flicker's and Yuri's eyes when Monica's mentioned horror poems. I think it could be fun if you guys want to at least. Natsuki sighs. Do they have to be horror poems? Well, it's Halloween, isn't it? If you really want to, Natsuki, you can write something different. No, it's fine, I can manage. Just we haven't shared poems since festival. Don't mention about the festival because no one is gonna happy about it. It's predicted the club room goes silence. The tension in the air is painfully apparent, and it also was a mention of the festival. Sayori and I exchange glances before Monica finally breaks the awkward silence. That's true. Well, I guess it will be a way we start that up again. Monica's voice begins to cheer up, but I started talking before the club divorced into another awkward silence. What about food? Good question, iPhong. iPhong and I could bake cookies. iPhong, does that sound good? Yeah, that's so far I'm down. Really, how about drinks? Yuri? Me? I guess I could bring some refreshment. Say, excellent, thank you, Yuri. Sayori and I bring juice and things like that. I have one question, Monica. Yeah, where is it? Where would we be having a party? Right here in the club rooms. Wait. Assuming we're having a party while it's dark out, wouldn't school be closed? Guess it would be. After seeing a TV screen, Sayori face, I finally get it. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm done. Let's do it. You guys couldn't possibly be suggesting we break into the school. Bingo. Sayori. Monica, you let Sayori talk you into this. Well, because that's the one part I'm not particularly keen on. Maybe we could have it one of your houses. Natsuki. No way, my dad would never let me have a party at our house. Come on, screw having it at our house. Let's break into school. We could get into so much trouble. But at the end of the day, you suggest something horrible, right? Come on, Yuri, leave it later. Besides, you know how creepy it will be. School during the night. You can compare that hosting at one of our houses. Yeah, I think it's right. School will be perfect. You know, Sayori, I never took you a rule breaker. Actually, kind of impressed. Sayori smiles a devilish grin. Yeah, Sayori always has a mischievous side to her. Don't be so mean, iPhong. Alright, sorry, you know I'm right though. Sayori begins choking in a pout, excited a smile from me. You guys really insist. If everyone is okay with it, I suppose school will do. Oh, before I forget, Yuri, yes? Do you think you're going to do something atmosphere related to the party, like what you did with the festival? Like, she actually did. Remember in the Halloween episode, she actually used a pumpkin. However, she actually do something even more creepier, and I don't like that. Because I take a breath. Yes, of course, it wouldn't be exactly like festival if that's alright. Yeah, no problem. We sort out the final detail later, so don't worry. So poems, ghost story, food, what else? Ooh, custom, which I used it for the thumbnail before. Yes, custom. Thank you, Sayori. Do we have to? Come on, Natsuki, please. It will be fun, I swear. Fine, I'll dress up. Thank you. I can't wait to see what everyone will come up with. This guy, it surely is exciting to see. There's a general murmur of agreement between everyone. Alright, well, I think that's about it. And would you look at that right on time. Good talk to the guys, see you later. And, yeah, I think that when I pick to actually not eating lunch with Sayori, it will make Natsuki feel better, right? Because of the jealousy levels. It's Saturday. Alright, well, I have an hour before Natsuki get better cleaning. Or not. Busted. I reluctantly head to the door to let Natsuki in. Hey, Natsuki, you're an hour early. So what does it matter? Well, I stay out of the way. The door frame point toward my living room. I was gonna claim where it was being the keywords. Okay, I see your point. That is messy. Oh, be quiet. Natsuki laughs and jokingly taps me in the arm. Alright, well, come on, we don't have a day. I'm coming. Natsuki steps inside and heads straight for the kitchen. And she was in no time plumbing her bags of supplies down and going straight to work. What are we making exactly? I was thinking about cookies this time. I love cupcakes, but let's switch it up a bit. Sounds good to me. Alright, can you do frosting and do the dough? Or can I do the dough? So I don't trust you with the dough. Because making a dessert is really hard though. Besides, frosting is the best part of cookies. I don't see why you're complaining. Right, fine. Frosting does need powder, sugar, and butters. Frosting that needs powder, sugars, and milk. And yes, and milk. Mix the sugar and butter first, then beat in the milk. Don't do it all at once. Here ya. Reaching to Natsuki bags and pour out the necessary ingredients. She's under the oven, by the way. I figures, just making sure. I put a large mixing bowl out of cupboards and begin mixing up the frosting. Sugar and butter, just like she said. Pick the milk. Once it's fine done, and grab some pumpkin shapes cookies cutters from the bags and begins making little pumpkin shaped cookies. How many cookies are we making exactly? Only a batch. It's just only for us. There's no crowd. We had to cut the two. I can notice how tense the literature clubs has been. Of course I have, and anyone will have brain good. So because of stupid festival, the festival, Sharecron. Okay, so this is something different. Thanks for sticking up for me though. Notice being mean. I know I was being mean to Monica, but I'm not proud of it. Well, you apologize, yeah? I did, but everything's still so awkward. Yeah, that's the problem. Well, I'd say just give it a time. The Halloween party is in a couple of days, and I'm sure everything will be less tense after a night of partying. I guess you're right. It just sucks that we had to deal with all this. I can say that again. I do appreciate it though. It was really nice of you. The only thing I know what is different because of skip buttons. This really do has me a lot. The skip looks at me, asks me, but only a split second we turns away. Before she turns away, don't mention it, Natsuki. Ding. Oh, we're back. Looks like this is done. Guess that means I better get back to frosting. Yeah, let me just see how you're doing. Natsuki walks over to my workstation and inspect the bowl. Not bad. Practice make perfect, eh? Natsuki ears snickers and jokingly closes her eyes. Add in the food coloring now. I'm gonna get to work on chocolate. On it. It took about 20 minutes, but Natsuki and I finally frosted and decorated the cookies so it looks like little pumpkins. With the shape cookies laid out on the table, Natsuki and I take a step back in my mind of homework. The best part of cooking, admiring your creation. Isn't the best part of eating it? Actually, yeah, you're right. Speaking of which, Natsuki snatching a cookies out of the tray and shoving it into her mouth. Hey, I thought it was a party. Natsuki just smiled at me. Fine, I'm taking one. Go ahead, they won't know. I grab cookies and take a bite out of it. Holy crap, I did out it myself with this frosting. Natsuki just me in the arm. Screw you. I allowed Natsuki joins in. After grabbing one more cookie, we start backing away. Alright, I'll see you later. I take the cookies and I'll meet you in school tomorrow, okay? Oh, I was gonna walk with you from your house. Now I'll meet you in the school. I mean, for preparing food and decoration with, you know, trying to make peace to Yuri, I think. But this is happened before Natsuki broke Yuri's teacups. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Natsuki starts up and I close the door behind her. Well, that was a bit weird. Oh wait, I still had a lot of fun. Man, I really need to find more excuses to make stuff together. So the brief difference is it's just basically Natsuki saying thank you for sticking up for ditching Monica. And just in case I'm gonna check the folders, and Happy Thoughts still the same, but the character's still okay. So yeah, things still bring Hunky-Dory. Happy Thoughts is just basically the same things from the original games anyway. But also look at the KB. Wow. Let's go back. Ring. Nah. Where's that noise? Oh, it's my phone, someone called me. Trying to look at the caller ID, but my vision is blurry. Gotta say I woke up. Well, I better answer them whatever they are. It's your mom. Hello, hi sweetie. Oh, who is this? It's your mom, sweetheart. Oh, mom, hey. I'm going to sit up in my bed. Sorry, I literally just woke up. iPhong is 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. Don't worry, you're not alone. I can sleep really late though. It is. I turn my head and summon alarm clock next to my bed. Oh yeah, jeez. What time do you go to bed exactly, young man? I don't know, maybe 3. And yeah, that's when Skip Halloween is coming in handy because it's the same thing. It's not like I can blame for such a late night giving a party. Still, maybe it's best not to mention yesterday's events just yet. iPhone, hey, Saturday. That doesn't matter if you keep going to bed that late, you are gonna completely mess up sleep schedule for the entire week. Well, is there any consolation? I've been going to bed at 10 on school days. I hear more sex on the other end. Just go to bed at a reasonable time, okay? Duly noted. Good. So how does the trip been going? Oh, well, not bad. My client has been a headache in the past few days though. He can make up his mind about anything. Undecisive people are the worst. Also, I'm really curious about this. After the first run up the breakup, I wonder if moms in the game is gonna get mad at me. I mean, mostly people gonna target to boys and trying to say that I did bad things. It is just people are the worst. Anyway, I'm just going to see how you are. I'm still alive, yeah? Always reassuring to hear. The tritone to make me laugh. The tritones make me laugh. The apple doesn't fall from G. But before I forget, the reason I call you, put some money into your bank account. You know how to withdraw it, right? Seeing I was born in the 21st century, yes. Just checking. Anyway, spending wisely because I'm not sure when I'll be able to top you up. Suddenly, I hear someone call his name in the background. Sorry, sweetheart, I have to go. I'll call you later. Love you. Love you too, mom. Bye. Bye. So that's when that I have to actually save money in the start, I think. Click. She hangs up and I'm resting in my bed alone. So I don't feel like moving. I just want to sit in my bed and fall back to sleep. But I can bring myself to fall asleep again. I'm tired, but not tired enough to go back to sleep. Basically, I'm lazy. Is there anything productive I can do today besides playing games and reading mangas? I could go to the library. Productive. I found productive. The library is not a productive place for you. All you do is just read. I want to say you put more money in the car. I guess I could go get some out. Just help with me. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But first breakfast, I'm starving. I managed to drag myself out of bed, head outside and make myself some breakfast. Keep making simple, just some frozen waffles. Being a god for fine dining. No, if it works, it works. Once I'm done with breakfast, I pop back into my room, quickly changing them off. Art cities. Recently, I've become more and more fond of it. There's something about seeing people on all walks of life just going about their daily business that's just intriguing me to me. The atmosphere in the city is just so much different than the suburbs. There's a certain of live and let live attitude shared by those on street, and for some strange reason, I find it comforting. It feels like I was born in city travel, but I got stuck in the suburbs. Oh well, maybe someday I'll finally move out and get an apartment downtown. Someday. But it's not happens in the first run because, you know, tragic happens. iPhong, huh? It's been around to my surprise. Siri is standing right behind me. Oh, hey Siri. Hey iPhong, how are you doing? I'm alright, I'm taking a stroll. How are you? I'm good, I'm just out for a walk. Really? How coincidental. Well, it's not like we can be blamed for taking a walk in the city. It is beautiful. The best part of it is in the park. You know, the one we always used to go to. Oh yeah, I remember that. We used to run around and play ball. Can't help myself from smiling, and neither can Sayori. Good time. Yeah, I miss them. Me too, so we should try to hang out more often outside of literature club. Yeah, that sounds fun. You know, I'm actually pretty hungry right now. Maybe I should treat Sayori to lunch. I can get money out at ATM. I can must spend money wisely, and I'm going to lunch. Going out to lunch would probably be fairly costly, and I don't want to go broke. There's also a slight chance that Natsuki might see us and get the wrong impression. Decision. So I already buy Sayori lunch. I was trying to be nice, but you know, fine. Because I already picked it buy Sayori lunch as the first run, so you know, sorry Sayori. Maybe we can have another party like the one we had on Halloween. Oh, change the topic like that. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh wait, what would it be for? But not every party needs a celebration of something. You can have a party just for the sake of having a party. Wouldn't that be boring? There's no theme or anything. Well, I never been to a party like that, so I wouldn't know. Maybe I should ask Monica. She probably been a ton of parties. Yes, she's pretty popular. Why do people even do a party like that? Oh, there's a lot of food and dancing, and probably getting wasted. iPhone. Hey, I'm not wrong, am I? Siri ponders this for a moment. Well, I guess not. I don't know. It seems like we're facing a very important question. We had to run an experiment in a controlled environment. So if I choose to head home, I'm just gonna change the topic like that. I mean, just keep talking about Halloween. I need a cake. iPhone, that's naughty. It's for science, Siri, science. Pointing finger in the air dramatically. Siri laughs and shakes her head. You haven't changed, iPhone. I could say the same about you. Both share a chuckle. Alright, well, I'll be on my way. Take care of yourself, Siri. Only Iggy do the same. We do. We'll go buy the Siri and start for home. It's me out in the middle of November, and the colder the temperature are really starting to show. Wow. It's still a long conversation though. Yeah. That's a decision. Maybe we could have no party. I mean, we just basically changed the topic. I mean, we still get something out of it. I mean, you just invite her for food. You just don't get much of the off-topic talking. So that's really neat. Could miss a lot of things there. Maybe I start wearing my winter jacket when I'm out. I mean, I wouldn't want to see myself wearing a jacket though. It was a present from my dad from a while back. It's a big rag, but it gets the job done. Sometimes that's all you can really ask for. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed a sign for a library. I think I read for a bit, actually, maybe even pick up a new series if anything catches my eyes. Finally, I'm home. In the nick of time too, apparently. Twice in one day, eh? Is a mother not allowed to check up on her one and only son? So, I should go. Hey Neil, how was your day? It was alright, nothing out of ordinary. This one is totally different because not invited for lunch. Actually, I did run in Sayori while I was getting some money out. Oh really? How is she? Ah, she's good, had to change a bit. Did you know she's a vice president of the literature clubs? Did not good for her. Oh, speaking of club, have you tried anything at all? Yeah, literature clubs. Really? Why exactly do I sound so surprised, huh? Oh, nothing. She snickers, I scoff. So obviously Sayori is in the clubs. Who else is there? There's 3 others, Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. Oh, that sounds like girl's name. And I see why you joined. Mom, I'm not a P-word. Am I wrong? Not entirely. Totally different. She thinks me I'm a perv. Almost got me there. I can say the perv. I'm still safe though. Yeah, I hear her laugh on the other end. Even if it's at my expense, it still warms my heart. I mean, part of the reason is because Sayori and I want to get our friendships back on track. Yeah, I noticed you two got kinda distant. Oh my god. Why you bring that up? Give her close to you, I found friends are extremely important, more important than a girlfriend. Really? I mean, that's true because sometimes when you get into a marriage, you have girlfriends or maybe your wife. The same thing for female too. If they got husbands or maybe boyfriends, most of the friends gonna ignore them because they don't have much time for each others, and it's just sad in the cycles when you're in a relationship that start to have families. It's just when you know, friends splitting up and you don't have time to spend time with your friends that you know the best. Friends are extremely important, more important than a girlfriend. That's so deep because when you get into a relationship, the love relationship, it's just when that you have to leave your friends aside, less partying, just trying to focus on only one people more. Try to focus on only one person because jealousy can happen at any time, anywhere. Just me, when you have falling out or with your friend, it will mess up with social life big time. I mean, are friends really more important than girlfriend? I think it can be either way. Like friends is one meant to actually having fun and try to keep your hobbies moving on, and the girlfriends or boyfriends is actually for someone who actually can spend time with a whole day. I mean, for the rest of your life actually, more precisely, but yeah. Romantic relationship and friendships are two very different things. Romantic relationship takes a lot of effort to maintain and fall apart easy. Friendships are more exact opposite. Here, think of this like this. If you shut all your friends out, your girlfriends, and then she breaks up with you, who do you have to support you? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you leave your friends behind, you just focus on your girlfriends, but then someday your girlfriend or your boyfriends break up with you and you just got no one. You end up being alone. It is sad. These are really good things. If you shut all your friends out for your girlfriends, like someday she breaks up with you, you're gonna end up alone. Same things for female though, but I think female got more supportive since like women's right, and then they got more supportive than each other's with friends. But it can happen at any time that even if you shut on our friends and for your boyfriends and your females out there, and sometimes boyfriends just break up with you. I mean, you can be alone at any time, which is so sad. Alright, point taken. I'm just speaking from experience, sweetie. Yeah, now I get that. Thanks for the tip. Of course, I hear my stomach grumbles. Alright, I'm actually pretty hungry. I'll be heading out. Good talk. Take care. See ya. Good talk. She's right though. Friends are more important than girlfriends, right? Don't know. Well, either way, I think it's either way too. I still want to be friends with Sayori. I talked to her, maybe we can work something out. I sure hope we can. It's tough though. It's really interesting talk about this. My God, really interesting. Sunday, got text from Natsuki last night asking if I want to make some bentos with her today. Oh, tamagoyaki, egg rolls with spinach or any type of vegetable would do. Delightful. It was kind of nowhere, but it's not like I have full schedule. And so of course I said yes. She should be here any minute now. Or I should probably grab some cash since we are going shopping. It'll be interesting, that's sure. As I reach to my room, I hear the doorbell ring. Just a minute. I quickly grab the cash on my desk and head for the door. Oh my God, I totally forgot about not paying for shopping is a thing. Hey, you ready to go? Yep, let me just get my coat. 1 second. Hurry up. Grab my coat out from the closet and head back to the door. Alright, come on, let's get moving. Right behind you. Yeah, actually behind Natsuki as we head towards the cities. At this time of year, the grey skies loom inside, contrasting against the color of the city's lights. The sights are much different from yesterday, but they are pretty nonetheless. Feeling the bit social today, I give some passerbys a modest head bow as a casual greeting. They do the same back at me. She's your social butterfly today. Hey, what can I say? The city put me in good mood. Really, why? I don't know, it's just pretty I guess. It's a nice change of pace from the suburbs, that's for sure. I guess you're right. I don't like the noise, but I do enjoy going out. Oh, here's the place. Let's get points out and sign some small shop adjacent to the sidewalk. Com 7. It's at 7-Eleven, but it's my first run in. That's tragic happens. I never heard of this place in my life. You'll be missing out then. This place is actually pretty popular with tourists, and for good reason. They literally had the best rice ever. Do they serve it, or is it just something you can buy? Both. Yeah, it's the same place where the tragic happens. My God. As I walk inside, I ponder whether or not to get myself a bowl. But if I do, I have to get Natsuki one too. What happened if I say nothing? Neat. How often do you come here exactly? I don't know, maybe once a week. So this is like a grocery store. Then hey. So if you say nothing, if you just ignore the things, like it's gonna change the topics. Pretty much. Okay, I grabbed some the bento stuff. You can just sit here. Alright then. Natsuki collects what we need and heads for the register. Standing at the front of the store, standing awkwardly as she grabs the ingredients. She motions for me to follow her up into the register. As she pays, she dumps the bags into my arm. This is heavier than I expected. Oh come on, it's just a bunch of vegetable. Do I have to help you carrying it? I mean, 2 people would work though. Wow, nice dumb though. I mean, can we help each other? Do I have to help you carry it? I got it. It was just making an observation. Natsuki rolls her eyes. We don't have all day, let's go. Hey, wait up. I mean, Natsuki, can you at least like lean a hand? I mean, oh my God. I don't know, it's just one grocery. I don't know, it's just one bag or just 2 bags. With 2 bags, you can Natsuki at least take another bag too. It's only 1 bag. You know what? I'm gonna carry it. But even though it's heavy, I mean, I can actually come up with something sweet like together in 1 bags. Like Natsuki and the main protagonist can carry it together in like the same hole, you know. I mean, grocery bags, they do have a hole to actually make it easier to actually carry. Natsuki rushes to out the door and I attempt to follow. These groceries are weighing me down though. It's been about 10 minutes since we got home and the kitchen is already a mess. Natsuki wasted no time. Before I could get my coat off, she had already put a pot on the stove. This is different because I see skip. Oh, now not anymore. The kitchen's not as bad as it when we made the Halloween cookies. But there's chopped vegetable and beef rice over the countertops. Natsuki and I divided the chop-offs evenly. I was in charge of cutting the vegetable and she was in charge of cutting the meat. Natsuki was being busy cutting the sausage, so they looked like a little octopi. So I put all the vegetable in the pot to boil. But to put in the spinach when Natsuki comes over to the stove. Remember, put in the stem first and the lid. Once it starts boiling again, then take it out and put it in cold waters. Right. You soak it in the soy sauce after that, yeah? It's more like a light coat, but it's basically wring it out a bit once you put the soy sauce on and then let it soak. Okay, how's those sausage looking? See yourself. Natsuki motions to her workspace. Not bad. Oh! Natsuki smiles proudly, inciting a smile from me. As she finishes up with the sausage and the chicken, I got the spinach in the sauce and let it sit. Once that finished, I began making a spinach tamagoyaki, which is really delicious egg rolls with vegetable. I place the vegetable oils in a hot pan, then I pour on the beaten egg. Once it fully cooks, I take a spinach and place it on the eggs, turning into the mini rolls. Repeating the process again results in 2 rolls, one for each of us. Natsuki cooked the meat while I was working on the tamagoyaki, and now it's only the onigiri and the vegetable left. See, when in the first round, I really interested on getting to know the food actually, so I actually look it up, and I'm not a really forgetful person, so there are a lot of times I forget stuff. Here you finish the potato salads, I work on an onigiri. Sounds good? Natsuki and I switch food stations so that now she at stove. Taking cooking carrot and potatoes, I add vinegar, sugar and some black peppers. Once it's evenly stirred, I add some cucumber. I add the cucumber, corn and mayonnaise to complete the salads. Natsuki is still working on the onigiri, so I start putting together the bentos. I quickly finishes the onigiri and puts it in the box. Well then, I think that's it. Almost one more thing. I don't know that. It looks pretty full. Small, don't worry. Natsuki grabs a pair of chopsticks and some sesame seeds. Here, look at this. Using his chopstick, Natsuki is gently attached and chew sesame seeds to each sausage. See, I give them eyes. I lean in to get a better view. yeah, you did. Cute. I place the tops of the bento boxes and stack them on top of each other's. Ta-da! Jan! Natsuki laughs. You're dope. Right back at ya. Excuse me? You hurt me. Natsuki just me in the arms. Ow, that hurt. You deserve it. Just for that. I take the bento boxes and raise them above my head. Taking your bentos. Hey, give that back. Nope, it's mine now. Give it to me. Natsuki fruitlessly jumping down, trying to grab the bentos from me. Okay. I bring one of the boxes back down. Here you go. Natsuki reaches for the box, but we're trolling. In one swift motion, I push it back out of her reach. Hey, here is some jumping. And yeah, I did check out the original game's back, and I actually only look at the thumbnails. I don't actually play the original games again. It's actually random search, and I actually see that the original main protagonist has a brown hair, so they don't change it. I make a I remember it wrong, so my bad. The original main protagonist doesn't have black hair at all. They have brown hair. Eventually she gets up, resting her arm on my shoulders. but laughing and takes a moment to realize the position we are in. Awkward. Once I do, I immediately stop laughing as my cheeks go red. Oh. Still Natsuki noticed as well. Instead of pulling away immediately though, she just stared into my eyes. Can feel her breath on my chest. Beautiful pink eyes are wide open and her mouth is slightly parted. What is happening? Natsuki. Suddenly she pulls away. She opens her eyes. Desperately I try to save the situation the only way I know how. I mean, change the topic. You still want to battle? And Natsuki is still not looking at me. I hand her one of the boxes since she hesitantly takes it. I'm gonna go now. Okay, I'll work you out. You don't. Natsuki stops herself. Never mind. In our sudden, Natsuki and I walk the door. She slips on her coat, opens the door and starts out without words. Natsuki, wait. She turns around confused. Places my hand on her shoulder and she tensed up. See ya in the clubs. See ya. Without another word, Natsuki rushes out the door. I left reflecting on what just happened. Exactly how happened? Was it an accident or just a misunderstanding? Could be a misunderstanding. I don't know. I have a bunch of questions and plenty of time to answer them. Should probably clean first though, because after you did in the kitchen. So, yes. I mean, I really like in the particle when the girls jump up and down, which show that there's stars in the skies though. But I'm gonna go as a stop for today, and I'm gonna save the new things in the new slot, which I didn't do in the previous episode because it's an end in the previous episode and I don't get to save anything. So this is gonna be the decision that I'm gonna pick, which I haven't been picked yet in the first run, and I just want to see what other choice gonna offer me. But yeah, anyway, gonna test to see if anything in the further change, and it's just the same thing. Characters still hunky-dory, and yeah, turn up the volume, which I forgot to do it in the previous episode. And I mean, in the previous episode it's just kind of make it end anyway, so it just kind of lost track of what I did in the recording and forgot to turn off the volumes of the original games. Well, not the original games, the mod of the games actually. Because I did say it before, I don't want spoilers and I just want to experience this game totally blind. And my first run was actually, I can say that I did my best in my feelings, and I did ditch Natsuki a lot, but this time I think that, you know, and when you say nothing, when you just head home, when you just kind of ignore those things, it's just basically that you just change the topics anyway, and you're just trying to actually like trying to make the stories like going on, and you may have missed some off topics subjects there. And also, if you pick Natsuki over to Monica after the festival, and it's Natsuki not gonna run away, she's just gonna stand there. But Monica is actually nice enough to actually make a sincere apologize. And when I picked Monica in the first run instead of Natsuki's after the festival, I think Natsuki doesn't sincerely apologize at all. Monica feel upset that she ran to the rooftop, and I actually worried at that time because most of the Japanese schools they allow students on the rooftop, but they build a fence for reasons. However, I don't think that it's still considered safe enough, because I think that most fences, they sometimes, who knows, that they don't attached to the ground like more firmly, so most of the students they want to lean the fence, and who knows, the accident happens, like it's just gonna fall down. That's what I'm thinking, but I still like what's the best option? You just simply gonna build a fence to just avoid someone actually climbs up the fence and trying to do something rash. And yeah, playing Natsuki over Monica is actually Monica did really good. I'm not gonna lie, she made a sincere apologize, but I'm doubt something's gonna happen later on, because I also got a conversation with Monica's like in private in the first run, as I remember, at Walk in the Park in really late, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. In the next episode, as I did promise you guys and girls already in the previous episodes, I mean not in the previous episode because it's already end, and actually like more previous episode, actually there's a section that I did goof. I save to place in the same videos which I did really bad, so the next episode I will try to trying to play some section, and if there's more option I can pick this differently, and yeah, that's about it. And thank you guys and girls so much for watching, and as always, hasta la vista. The results gonna be the same even though I pick the other options.